First, fast, accurate, with Jennifer Copeland and Rick Schutt. You're watching WSBT-TV News at 5.
A budget approved by the Indiana House of Representatives would increase spending on education by almost $400 million.
Yeah, but a lot of critics say it will actually wind up hurting public schools. WSBT-22's Patrick Roth joins us now at the live desk. You know, Patrick, you spent the day talking to House members as well as school officials.
That's right, Rick. And while this will increase spending, the money continues to follow the student. So school districts that are losing students will wind up seeing less money, and districts that are gaining students will see more. And some people say that it'll only wind up hurting the have-nots while helping the haves. The budget approved by the Indiana House yesterday increases spending on education by $469 million. That's an increase of almost 5%. But how much it'll actually help schools depends on who you ask.
This budget will spend the most money ever for K-12 education.
When we separate it out and look at a line-per-line item budget, you don't see that amount of money coming to public education.
Since the budget uses a follow-the-student form of funding, school districts that gain students will get more money. And by the same token, districts that are losing students will wind up losing money. So a school district like South Bend stands to see their funding decrease by more than 2% in the next fiscal year, while a school district like PHM will see their funding increase by almost 4%. And some officials think that's not fair.
You're basically taking from the have-nots and giving it to the haves. That's my take on it.
But some Republicans say this is necessary because statewide, school districts in urban areas are becoming more densely populated, while districts in rural areas continue to see their population dwindle.
And so long-term, do we have to reorganize our thinking about how that impacts education in the state of Indiana so that all children have opportunity for quality education?
It's important to note that the funding models right now are still just estimates that are based on things like complexity indices. The plan still needs to be approved by the Senate, and we have a link with more detailed information about how each school district will be funded on our website at WSBT.com. Just click on this story. At the live desk, Patrick Roth, WSBT 22 News.